श्रीमतीर्निवासाय पंढरीपुरवासिने पांडुरंग प्रकाशाय विठ्ठलाय नमो नमः. मरुत्पुत्राय कवै भीमाय भयहरणे श्रीमदानंदतीर्थाय प्रख्याताय नमो नमः. Dear children of God, Jai Sri Krishna, Namaste. It's the 119th day since the nationwide lockdown started. According to sage Naradji, leaders like Dharmaraja have next to conquer anger. Anger is a common weakness and the most difficult one to conquer. Most of us are victims of anger and would love to overcome it. The saddest part about anger is we think we are victimizing someone, not knowing that we are falling a prey ourselves to this inner enemy, demon. Anger basically is an expression of ego. It's born of intolerance, sustained by impatience, encouraged by pride, and culminates in misery for the victor and the victim alike. Sometimes anger is expressed on others, at times on oneself. Both the situations arise out of helplessness, our incapacity to manage men and matters. It can be the result of a complex. It's like inebriation. Once you get into a fit of anger, one scarcely knows where to stop. Reminds you of one of a car without a brake going down the hill. Precarious condition. Anger is a subject you can discuss only when you're not angry. Because in a fit of anger, one cannot and does not have the patience to listen or seek advice. One is not in a listening mood or a reflective mood. An angry man is in a fit and he goes on using words of abuse he would never have uttered in sober times. An angry man is in love with his angry words and frenzied gesture. He is not aware that he is making a fool of himself. Sometimes words may lead to harsh deeds. That is how crimes are committed in a fit of anger. Most anger is a short-term insanity. After a volley of abuse, an avalanche of harsh language, the angry man looks face-fallen. He does not even look at those around him. After a bout of anger, 90% of men hide themselves in a shell of silent repentance. But enough damage has been done by them by that time to themselves and to the victims of their anger. Anger causes physiological damage too. The pressure goes up. The eyes turn red with unwholesome emotion. The distortion of the face. Other limbs can also take place. The frenzied movements of the limbs can cause a physical breakdown too. The heat generated in the head may lead to neurological disorder. The fast delivery of speech can cause distortion of the mouth, the curling of the tongue, the parching of the lips, breathlessness, extreme exhaustion, and so on. One remembers the Gita in this context. Lord Krishna remarks, Arjuna, there are 3 gateways to hell: lust, anger, and greed. Trividam narakasyedam dvaram nashanam atmanaha kama krodha tatha lobha tasmat etatrayam tyajet. He who can subdue the 3 enemies, he is the one who has conquered himself. The self is damaged by anger. Its image is destroyed. Its years of sadhana are also lost. It creates an ill account in the spiritual bank balance. A sage was once asked, what is a good life? He answered, one without regrets. Anger leads to regrets and repentance, sometimes openly, at times undercover. Lord Krishna, in the 5th chapter, 23rd verse, tells Arjuna, Shaknoti haiva yasodum prakshariri vimokshanat kama krodotbhavam vegam sayukta sasukhi sanaraha. He who can subdue the force of anger and lust during his lifetime is a sage, and he is also a happy man. Bhakton ki jai, Bhagavan ki jai, Bhakton ki jai, Bhagavan ki jai. भक्ति की अद्भुत महिमा की जय 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 जय. भक्ति की अद्भुत महिमा की जय 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 जय. भक्तों की जय, भगवान की जय. भक्तों की जय, भगवान की जय. Thank you.